Hello, good evening viewers. My name is Enoth Mbene, your business coach. Welcome you to yet another very exciting business session. And today we're going to talk about the business model of your business. Why is it important for you to have a business model? A business model is a plan for your business to make profits. Many of us out there don't really understand and know what exactly we are doing in business. So you need to understand exactly your formula of your business. And this brings me to a very exciting topic of what we call a business model canvas. Business model canvas is a tool that helps us to analyze deep our businesses, to be able to understand it better so that we can make our businesses grow. A business model canvas can also help us to understand the key functions of our business so that we can prepare to be able to attract funding or investment. For example, if you want to get a loan from a bank is very interested to know if you have a business model. Why is it important for us to have a business model? Not having a business model is like doing things in the dark. When you wink, nobody will see you. But when you have a business model, you have a plan in your mind. You have a roadmap to where you want to go. You want to grow, you want to open up new branches, you want to open up another business revenue stream, the business model will inform us. So this is exciting in this particular session that I introduce you to what we call a business model canvas. A business model canvas was invented by an American called Ostergaard, and it's becoming a very popular tool in the business world currently for us to understand our businesses. So the business model canvas has 9 blocks, what we normally call the building blocks that we use to be able to analyze the business. First and foremost, we have what we call the key partners. Key partners are the key people that drive your role and mission of your company. For example, suppliers of your raw materials to a company. Then secondly, we look at key activities. So the business model canvas will now look at the key activities. What are the key activities that you are undertaking to be able to meet the value proposition of your business? Key activities could be selling. You would be participating in selling. You could probably be in production. So these are the activities that you do on a daily basis. So it's important for you to analyze in detail the key activities. Then thirdly, we look at the value proposition. This is perhaps one of the most important blocks in the business model canvas. So the value proposition helps us to understand what benefits that you're offering to your customers. Why should a customer choose your business or your product and not the other? What key benefits are you offering out there to the market? Is it affordability? Is it accessibility? Is it the convenience? Is it the good customer care? So these are the value proposition elements we need to dig into a business. So what is your value proposition? Then furthermore, in the business model canvas, we also look at the customer segmentation. This is another very key, important block for your business. Who are the customers that you are serving? Which customers are you targeting? How have you segmented these customers? Is it the working class? Is it the corporates? Are you targeting schools? Are you targeting youth? Are you targeting women? Is your product targeting a specific a market. And in customer segmentation, we use different parameters. For example, demographics. Social culture, the lifestyle of other people, so that you're able to target that particular market. So in a business, we should be able to understand what our customer segmentation is. This is very, very critical for us to understand our business and be able to prepare our products specifically and design them for that particular market that we have analyzed. I would like to further go ahead and discuss the business model canvas. The next very key block is the key resources. What resources do you need for your business? And these resources are usually physical or human. Human could include your staff. How skilled are your staff? How qualified is the manager? Do you have property? Do you have premises? Do you have equipment? Do you have laptops? Do you have chairs? What resources do you have to make sure that you are able to perform the business functions? So these are the key resources that we need. Then furthermore, we look at the customer relationships. With customer relationships, we are looking at how you're going to maintain the relationships of your customer and also the market. Okay? Do you attract your customers, for example, through social media? Do you have an address book where to contact these customers? Do you provide, do you have a customer relationship management tool to be able to understand the details of your customer so that you can probably send a birthday message to your customers or even make a call, a feedback call to your customer? These relationships are very key in business, and these are what we call customer relationships. Then furthermore, we look at the channels, the delivery channels. How are you going to take your product or service out there to the market? Is it going to be through media? Is it going to be physical? For example, a delivery of a physical product using a lorry or a boda boda? Or are customers going to find you in your premises to be able to access the services? Or you're going to have an online shop? All these are avenues or channels of how you can deliver your product. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to discuss the business model canvas, let's now look at the cost structure. The cost structure are all the costs involved in you trying to perform your duties in the business. For example, the costs of your employees, the staff salaries is a cost. We need to exactly know what it is. The rent you're paying, in case you're renting a building, we need to understand it. All the overheads, for example, transportation costs, or when you're paying taxes for your business, maybe to KCCA, how much are these costs? We need to understand all these costs, which we call the cost structure, to be able to understand what costs we need in performing our business. So it's a very, very important block to understand our costs in our business. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we look at the revenue streams. What are the channels or the avenues on how you're going to make money? Are you going to be selling the product? Are you going to be having another opportunity of maybe offering a service elsewhere? How many revenue streams do you have in your business? It could be direct selling, it could be subscription, it could be franchising. So there are all these avenues, various avenues that we need to understand that can be in a business that will generate income for our business. We could call them the various arms or revenue streams, like a stream of a river. What are our various revenue streams of our business that are going to bring in money? So ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, this is what we call the business model canvas, which has 9 building blocks. And it helps us to analyze and understand our businesses better, to position ourselves for growth and development of our businesses. Thank you so much for your attention. Next week, we shall be looking deeper into all these building blocks to be able to understand them better. I thank you and good night.